Let me know if that's working. Hello, Jonathan Reese. How you doing? So what do y'all want to start with? You want to start with the LCS pickups? Do you want to start with the coins from Dad? Or do you want to start with the coins from a friend? Hey, Kickstarter Coins and Comics. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know why my webcam wasn't working. It's really weird. It wasn't recognizing it for some reason. It wouldn't even take a thumbnail. It worked perfectly fine last night when I did the test. Alright, I'll start with the short list. LCS pickups. Third Reich silver. They had a couple of pieces in pretty good shape. This one is in the best shape. I wish coins could tell a story. And then there's the coins from a friend. We'll start with this here. It's a 1942 Vatican Mint set. Hey, Jimmy Lacari. Very cool 1942 mint set from the Vatican. I don't have anything like that. More foreign coins. Oh, there's a wheat cent there. That is a 1952 wheat cent, so that's an extra. It's a 1907 V-nickel. Very cool. Hey, Aunt Orda. Reads Vatican Fool, Summer Bloomer, Summer. 1942 Another 1880 Indian head cent. I'll have to see if I need that one. I actually do need that one. $18.80 Indian head cent. A Bank of Indonesia 1,000 rupiah. Looks like another wheat cent. 1944. A 1927 Buffalo nickel. So it's a little mishmash of everything here. No mint mark. Some aluminum coins. 2003 Bank of Indonesia. 500 rupiah. $19.99 Bank of Indonesia. $100 rupiah. $2003 Bank of Indonesia. 200 rupiah. A bimetal, that's cool. Another Bank of Indonesia. My mic is crackling a bit. Barely noticeable. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It might be my voice. And then the coins from Dad. This big ol' hunker. Let's get that out of the way. Dear friend, thank you for your order. We work hard to make sure your order is processed correctly and packed carefully. However, we ask that you check your order upon arrival and let us know if anything is amiss. We are a small business and take pride in our customer service. If you have any problems or have questions about our products, let us know, and we'll be glad to help in any way we can. We value your input and use it to better meet your needs, so we would be glad to hear from you. We want you to be satisfied with every item you receive from us. We understand that from time to time you may need to return an item. Please let us know if you would like a refund or exchange. We ask that non-defective items being returned are kept in like new condition. Please include a note with your name, address, phone number, yada yada, copy of your invoice. We reuse boxes and packing material as well as paper shreddings whenever possible. We do very little advertising. Wiseman Trading and Supply, Athens, Alabama. If anybody wants their information, it's right there. This is apparently an eBay purchase. £3 of wheat cents. Oh, I left some of the stuff out of the gifts from a friend. Oops. It's an 1859 Indian head cent. I don't have one of those. It's in pretty good shape too. Oh, I had it right the first time. $18.59 is first year of Indian head cent. I don't have one of these yet. So let's crack this bad boy out of the flip and throw it in the album. Next up is a copy of a 1929 Incuse Indian. Very cool. I don't have anything like that, so it's really neat to have. It doesn't flip right. And then, if anybody knows anything about this, I doubt this is... Yeah, this isn't silver. It says it is, but I don't think this is silver. It doesn't sound like silver. Elizabeth II, $5, 2018. I mean, this is just plastic. I doubt it's going to do too much damage to it. You see, it's got a blunt end. And again, a bag inside of a bag that I cut into. I doubt there's going to be any more Indian head cents in here. So we can put that away. Massive bag of wheat cents. Yeah, one of my shops does have the verifier for the Canadian coins. So I'll have to take that in and see what it is. Oi, that is a lot of Wheaties. I'm gonna guess most of these are gonna be cold. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to go through all of these on the stream. Well, here's a beautiful one right here. I'm gonna I'm going to lower this real quick so I can see what I'm doing. The cam wasn't working, GemBU. I'm using the laptop with, well, I'm basically streaming from my phone. Let me see. It is non-magnetic. I just went and looked. It's a 1941 in really great shape. No, it doesn't sound silver at all. I've never seen a 25th anniversary Maple Leaf that was 3D like this. You can see it pops out. How bad is the crackling? Well, that was a 1941, so I might as well just place it in the spot for 1941. Since there isn't a spot for it. 1951. I'm gonna go get a bag to put these in. I'll be right back. Hi, Charlotte. It was a 1949. I don't need anything before 1940, unfortunately. (1953), 1946. Hey, Eve Wrights, how you doing? (1956). These are pretty much all going to be coal, more than likely. Another somewhat decent 1941. (1951). 1947, 1942, 1956, 1956, 1958. If I was live streaming with my actual camera, this might be going a little better. 1946, 1941, 1942, 1957, 1954. Hey Andrew Cooper, how you doing? 1951. I doubt I'm gonna get anything before 1940 in this bag of Wheaties. 1950. 1958. 1949. I'm going through some coins I got from my dad. Well, that's good to know, Aunt. 1953. 1957. 1946. 1958. 1952. These have all been picked through, you can tell. 1944. Hey, Silver Wolverine, do you know anything about this coin? $19.52. $19.53. $19.56. Yeah, but I don't know if it's silver. It doesn't sound silver. And it's all 3D. And the background is weird. See how it's kind of mottled? I don't know if this is an actual 25th anniversary maple leaf or not. Everything is 3D. Doesn't sound silver. That's what it sounds like out of the bag. Don't know how to do a ping test other than dropping it. I don't have anything that can hold it. It's non-magnetic. I mean, it could be genuine, but I've never seen a maple leaf that was that was 3D before. I took a neodymium magnet to it and nothing happened. That is a good question. Let me pull out the scale. I can't tell. My scale is too dim. It needs a new battery. Does not seem to have the ping that silver would. No, it doesn't. It's still a cool conversation piece, even if it's fake. It's my new giveaway item. Hey, small silver stacker, thanks for taking the time to stop by. A 1946. $19.49. Another 1946. $19.46. $19.56. $19.51. $19.44. $19.45. $19.40. Well, there's one that could have gone in the book if I didn't already have one. $19.55. There's another $19.40. $19.56. $19.44. I might just do a couple of handfuls and do these off camera because they're looking like it's all 40s and 50s. $19.40. $19.41. $19.45. Hey, I got it for free, so fake or not, it doesn't really matter. $19.48. It just would be nice if it had copy on it somewhere, or replica. $19.40. $19.42. I mean, it had the ping, kind of, when I dropped it out of the bag. The bag was muting it some. Yeah, it's got textured fields. I would if I had any ice cubes to try that with. It's probably fake, but you know, I don't really care too much. 1946. 1944. 1958. 1953. 1958. 1957. 1946. 1957. It's a decent fake. 1958. 1951. 1957. If I get anything interesting, I'll show you. 1941 again. 1946. 1941. 1956 with some luster. 1944. 1952. 55 Denver. Hey Arnie C, how you doing? $19.50. 1955. 1958. 1957. 1949. 1942. 'Oh. This one's toasty, literally. Can't even get a date off of that one. $19.58. 1946. 1941. 1940. 1957. So far, nothing below 1940. If I had to guess, I'm going to say these are all 40 and above. 1954. 1955, Philly. 'A tree thing'. 1941. Yeah, the Vatican coins are very cool. 1944. My favorite is this copy. I love the Incuse Indians. I hope to own one someday. $1945. I'm sure I will someday. 1953. It's just a matter of saving. 1944, which I'm not very good at. 1956. 1946. 1946 again. 1946 again. 1955 Denver. 'It's pretty thin. I don't think it weighs an ounce either. 1940. 1946. 1942. 1952. 1953. 1957. 1945. 1957. 1941. 1956. 1953. 1941. 1951. 1958. 1946. I think if I don't find anything older than 1940 in the next handful, I'm just going to call this 1953 and search these off camera. 1957, because this is taking too much time for not a lot of anything. I got more out of the coins from a friend for the albums than I am out of this. 1944. 1953. I loved my dad. I just hope he didn't overpay for these. There's an old one. 1935. Might just be the fluke. I already have a 35. 1944. 1940. 1954. 1947. 1940. 1958. If nothing else, this is 3 pounds of copper. 1946. 1951. 1956. 1952. 1946. 1941. 1954. 1946. 1950. 1954. 1951. 1957. 1942. 1957. 1950. 1946. 1957. 1954. 1940. 1945. 1957. 1956. 1948. Hey, the Max, how you doing? 1957. 1940. 1946. There might be some errors. Who knows? I'd have to use the microscope. 1945. Maybe a couple of repunched mint marks in here. 1946. 1940. 1952. Hey, Coin Collecting with Tyler, how you doing? 1940. 1945. 1945. Hey, Fred Carson. 1946. 1951. 1945, 1949. Alright, one more small handful, and then I'm just going to call this, because, I mean, I did get one before 1940, but that might just be the fluke of the bunch. Like, hey, we got to throw something in here that's a little older. 1947, 1952. It's all been 40s and 50s so far. 1957, 1940, 1953. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I have a bit of a headache, but other than that, I'm doing all right. 1952, 1953, 1951, 1957, 1950, 1950, 1942, 1951, 1944, 1942, 1940, 1956, 1957, 1946, people are starting to lose interest. I've only got 4 people in the stream at the moment. 1941, 1942, 1957, 1953. I'm mostly doing this for the posterity, going through stuff from my dad while he's still around. 1957. He'll probably be here for another 30 years, hopefully. But you got to cherish the time you have with your family. And recording something like this is my way of remembering him while he's still here. And I'll have this video always to watch, to go through, and I'll have these coins to go through all the time. 1956. I'm thankful that I have a dad that's willing to do these kind of things for me. 1946. Go out of his way to get me coins to look through. 1952. 1958. Even if I don't find anything, it's still fun. 1952. Alright. I think I'm going to call it and just end it here and go through the rest of these off camera. They are pretty filthy. I mean, you can already see the gloves were pretty dirty to begin with, but I don't think I'm going to find anything for the book in here. If I do, I'll record it. Just no point live streaming for hours when I'm not going to find anything. So, alrighty. Mikey V, signing out.